All right. So, poor Phoenix Wright got sent careening into the river. And now because of that, we don't know where the hell we are. So, well, it's time to let somebody else take in the reins. And who better? Who could that be at this time of night? Than somebody we're well familiar with. Yes, Edgeworth speaking.
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Huh? Larry, do you know what time it is?
It's not Larry, it's Laurice! Laurice stowed him!
Ugh, this is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and...
Wait! Don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so...
I'm not joking! His life is in danger!
Well, what? What happened? Tell me!
Talking about a guy with bad luck, he may already be dead! Anyway, you've got to come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help!
All right. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center! Please, hurry!
Huh. It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. That's right. It's time to play as our boy Edgeworth. Uh-huh. So yeah. It's a mild preview of Miles Edgeworth Investigations, I suppose.
You're late, Edgy! What took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is Maya, and the Iris' bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy!
Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. Aha! The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Dunham. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Oh, man! I was kidding about that, but damn! Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest.
Yes! That's right! You got it! But they arrested her! My sweet little Iris!
And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. Can't blame you! However, I still understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. Oh, it's Magatama! Oh-ho! He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other, he couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he?
I'm begging you! Iris' trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left! You're the only one that can represent her!
What did you just say?
You know, represent! Defend! What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who...
Don't talk to me like a kid! I graduated from junior high, you know! Don't worry about it! I promise I won't tell!
But
I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before.
How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please!
Please, Edgy! At least listen to her! Listen to Iris' side of the story!
So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Alright, so we're gonna be defending Iris. You said she ran off to do the murder, I guess?
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Laurice said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron! How would you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise, he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's got some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. You too? Oh, right. You rented Dahlia your first prosecution case as well. I forgot. Dahlia. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I've committed some sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there. Why I continue to train to purify my soul.
I see. You trying to atone? Is that what you're doing?
I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright, I helped to clean up after dinner, and I went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then, I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened,
Frightened?
so I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper.
Yeah, we could dig into that.
You were asked to go to the training hall the night of the murder?
Yes,
However, you didn't go, because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of?
Aha! Another secret! You did commit the murder, didn't you? Here you go, Edgeworth.
What in the world?
is there something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing. Looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. These psycho locks.
Psycho locks? They're supposed to be psych locks, Edgeworth.
I believe he said I need to present this Magatama item to do something.
Don't worry about Iris. By the way, a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing about calling them psycho locks. Apparently that's the literal Japanese translation of what the word is in Japanese. If you translate it to English, it's psycho locks, not psych locks. So that's why it's like that. A little trivia for you.
So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was a result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been caused by many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. That's a bunch of mumbo-jumbo bullcrap.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donim?
No, I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate into your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
But why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He is a very dear and indispensable friend. And potential lover.
What?
Nothing.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Learning the truth? What are you talking about?
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. Until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal.
All right. Looks like Edgeworth is officially the defense for this case. Awesome.
That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene.
Yeah, probably can't get anything more out of her now. We can go after those Cyclops later. So it's time to truly begin this investigation instead of just whatever the warm-up was earlier with Wright being around here.
It sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Oh, wow! It's you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, right, Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch! And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct? A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of.
Ah, that's what it is.
I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was going to get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot?
Huh. Do you question as if you didn't know he was around?
I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, the bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness, myself. Who wears a bikini on an ice mountain, honestly? So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yup. I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, it's how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And? Is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again. Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's going to be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning?
Uh-huh, so natural causes. Well, that's different for a change.
So who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed him after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. To be so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would the cause of this grudge be? I don't know. Maybe he made one of his masks or something. None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself.
So you really don't know him?
You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Well, that would definitely confirm that happened.
I see. It's a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? We got the information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
You don't actually know? You bum. So weather data, let's see what it says. Snow from 7 to a little bit before 11, and the lightning sometime between 10 and 11. Well, that's when lightning was around, but it struck at 10:45 right before the snow stopped. Oh, okay. And the bridge burned for 30 minutes. I guess it stopped when Wright fell off the bridge. That made sense. Okay. Damn, that bridge really suffered. Let me see if I get information with Godot from you.
usually hear about promising prosecutor candidates while they're still in school, but I've never seen or heard of this person. I gotta admit, he's puzzling all right. He just appeared one day, big mug of steaming coffee in his hand. He sounds like an interesting man. Yeah, the whole prosecutor's office is really into double espresso macchiatos lately.
Double espresso macchiatos, huh? That makes sense. Oh, the victim.
There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background. We don't know anything, really.
Oh yeah, it's a fake name.
That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author? I'll bet it was just one of those things. You know, she probably never expected to get so popular.
Oh yeah, I guess it just happened. Oh yeah, let me show you this.
Oh, what's that thing doing on your label, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it really that odd? You bet it is, sir. Prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge? That's like a detective with a license to kill. Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning?
Apparently it does.
What happened to Phoenix White? Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like he hasn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents. I wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. But you can say this exact same thing about him.
Yeah, you really could. He happens to be with all these all the time.
So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross. Pretty reckless if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up there. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck. And not wrong. I think dumb luck suits Wright better, just a bit better.
Dumb luck. Yeah, that makes more sense.
There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. A shack? It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir.
Yeah, you and your poor money, I know. Alright then. I guess it's time to investigate a few more things around here, huh?
Yo, Edgy, what took you so long?
God damn it.
I'm so cold my brain's turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
What do you mean?
Wright's going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec! Hold it! Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and...
What kind of ladies' news is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney?
Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth! Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain old weird, pal! Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Dude, Edgy! I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet!
I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it! I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one!
Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is.
Right. We'll take over for him, at least for today. And maybe the trial.
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute! Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer!
I was right after all. I should never have come back.
No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time, honest.
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much, know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
What? Larry, what are you doing? Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry.
What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost. Go back on your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die.
Jesus, dude. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Larry! Damn butts! So you murdered her, didn't you? As I suspected. Psycho locks.
Yep, like I said, Literal translation from Japanese.
I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory's a wreck, dude.
Frickin' Larry! I have a feeling that she's hiding something.
Could be. After all, she's shy and gets embarrassed pretty easily.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Why not? Look, I know all about this kind of thing. Come on, Edgy. You were a guy once. Lots of girls are like Iris. You know I'm right.
Well, you most certainly seem to have convinced yourself.
Man, I love shy girls and her. Like her. It's just so cute. You know what I mean?
Still doesn't listen to others, I see. I guess some people just never change.
Right. Oh, I did see something change. Look at this.
I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea! Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention! It might even make me rich! An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow! I'll call it a snow car!
You know they have tires for making that possible, right?
So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides.
Yeah, no, we can't trust that. Especially from Gumshoe.
This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know! You got real flair for words, sir! I've always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance. That's exactly how I feel, too! Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age. Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective.
Don't you even have something to wash clothes with at the freaking precinct? I don't think they would, right? Well, whatever. Yeah, by the way, Gumshoe's gonna be there as your, assistant for your investigation. So, yeah, instead of Wright and Maya, it's Edgeworth and Gumshoe. Oh, there's Bikini.
Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling?
All right, I suppose. Huh? Who is this?
Hi, my name is Miles Edgeworth.
My. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. Boy! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
You asked nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy.
Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know.
God, I made her sound like a frickin' toad. Oh, well, it fits.
First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night, we had Acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately, what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard, but your duty was in the inner temple. Why'd you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Fuck you. Damn it, Gumshoe, you're a dick. That's your name, after all. All right, then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11. Ah, no! I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. Oh, what?
I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris.
Ah, so that's why she got put away, huh?
For that, you must have been quite shocked. Of course he was! Right by yourself in her shoes! It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of the courtroom, and I happen to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. Sounds like fun. What?
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed. And then I passed out.
Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural?
The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that.
Yeah. Funny about that.
As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back?
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone?
Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details.
Somebody framing her now? God, I still need so many more details.
So, who is this acolyte that was to train in the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. Whenever she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh. I don't think I like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Miss Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister?
Oh yeah, you didn't really run into Pearl that much, did you?
Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's my face cousin. Little Pearl?
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens.
Yes, it certainly does, Gumshoe. Thanks. Thanks for that. The plot thickens, you don't say.
She's a very important visitor, you know, an honored acolyte.
Honored? How so?
The Fae name is synonymous with the Quran channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed.
Now you mentioned it, 1 year ago, there was a case that was about the master of the Quran channeling technique. Detective, I detest talk of supernatural dribble. I suppose now you'll say she has midichlorians. So it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? That's got nothing to do with it. Although, transforming does sound kind of creepy.
You would think that, wouldn't you? Alright, let's go investigate the actual crime scene. Why not? This might help us learn some things.
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir! I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap! Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years?
And you wonder why why Phoenix Wright's won all these cases against you.
The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Doonan. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th.
So around the time of the lightning strike.
Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth! That just happens to be the room that Elise Dunham was staying in.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword? Huh. How, in the room? She said she was looking for Pearl, though. Why would she be hanging out in there? Unless she found somebody and got attacked.
Now then, detective.
Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map.
Right, the map of this whole place. There we go.
According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maifei headed to the inner temple.
So they went across the entire way. Yeah, that's a long distance. And that's exactly what happened.
At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple.
Or so we've heard. Know how sadistic she is. Maybe it wasn't that.
When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hasakura Temple.
Yep. Iris came over to check on Maya, and Bikini went back.
After taking a hot bath to soothe her back,
That's when she discovered the murder, with Iris there too, supposedly.
Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard.
Right.
If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Yeah, we should probably look into that a little bit. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
I'm pretty sure it's that Cadeau guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement.
What do you mean?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one could reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe this Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending. He just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I'd be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about.
Right.
I think the real problem is going to be that judge.
Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Oh. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull.
Yep, a strong silver thread indeed. What was this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge.
The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing?
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
So the only thing there is the inner temple.
I hear it's not the kind of place a person can survive in.
Please be all right, Maya. Man, Wright would never forgive me if you died under my watch. Quote unquote. Well, let's examine the crime scene now. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon?
It sure is. It's called a Shichishido, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir.
There's no blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood.
Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichishido, too.
Fingerprints?
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn.
Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health.
Yeah, see? That's what it's like to be in his shoes. Now you understand.
The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them were good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of a paucity of words.
Yeah, I should probably hold some back. Oh man, I want to talk about the ladder. Damn it! Is there not a ladder joke here? Oh man. Okay, never mind then. Thought there was supposed to be a ladder.
It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night.
There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill?
How'd you know?
Oh my god, poor guy.
Oh, I just love skiing.
Really? You don't, seem like the type.
Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know. Messing with my hard-boiled image. Hard-boiled? What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is the world starting to go mad? This makes no sense to me. So the sword of his gold statue is actually the murder weapon? Right, okay. And there's blood all over the floor. Okay. Alright then, is there anything else I can look at? The main hall of Oscorp Temple is above us here.
Hey, you're right. But I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor.
Oscorp Temple is built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels.
Oh, that makes sense. But wouldn't it be easier just to build a place slanted, sir?
I fail to see how he could consider that to be an even remotely good idea. Why would you build a slanted building, you idiot? What's wrong with you? Oh, right, there's this.
What's this?
It looks like a wizard's staff.
That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Studham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir?
Yes?
What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
All right.
The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
That's it?
That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it?
The staff was made from a very strong kind of wood.
What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims.
Okay. So it wasn't touched by Iris. Good to know. Anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Nah, there's lanterns and stuff. Okay. Let's see if I can get more information on Bikini before I end this episode. Maybe I can figure out something. I'm gonna just ask about everybody and everything I can.
Oh, this poor girl. Where could she have gone?
Well, we checked out her home and she's not there.
No shit.
And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either.
Which means, ow, my throat. There's only a few other possibilities as to where she could be.
You think maybe she fell off the bridge and was carried downstream?
Gumshoe, why you be such a pessimist, detective?
I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ironic. I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. It's your fault! Is there really nothing... Actually, let me go explore one more area. I think I know somewhere else I can go. Oh, okay, something else is here now. I guess Larry ran off.
I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Yes, indeed. A thorn in your side. Also, there's the bell tower over there. I found it! This gate looks quite old. Strong to resist the weight of time. Okay, yep, never mind. I thought it'd be something about the bell. I guess not. I kind of want to talk to Larry one more time before I end this episode. I'm assuming he's down... Oh, never mind. Maybe I do have to talk to Bikini a little more.
Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore.
That's true.
Since we got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento?
Well, sure. Why not?
Oh, darn it. I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir.
What's so special about public phones? Why is he so fascinated by them? And he's back. Oh, Gumshoe, you clown. Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name.
You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir.
You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time.
Ah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote that made a mistake.
Freaking Gumshoe. Alright, let's present more things to her. I might be able to get... Oh, yeah, her hood. Right, that's something of importance. Let me drink first.
Well, that's a demon's warning hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection.
Oh, I see.
What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already.
No, I can't. I was just...
It's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, Detective?
It was absolutely marvelous. You just gotta keep it on for a while.
Is this some sort of divine retribution? I look like a fool. Oh yeah, the hanging scroll. That was another piece of info.
Well. Look what you found.
Yeah.
That's the master of the karate channeling technique, Mystic Misty Faye.
Faye?
It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter.
Who is this daughter?
Well, I myself am part of the branch family of the Faye clan, but even I am not privy to information concerning the main family.
Ah, I see. Oh yeah, I should ask you about the victim. I forgot about that.
Oh! How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault!
Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself.
Quiet! What do you know anyway?
Ouch! You're scary!
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours, it's no bad you weren't the one that disappeared!
Oh my god! Wow, you don't need to attack his character like that.
Why does he have to take it all out on me?
Her anger does seem a little manufactured. Huh, yeah, so it does. Is there nothing else I could talk to her about? Maybe... him.
This man! His face betrays a life of suffering and great weariness of the world.
Sure.
But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river! Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Without his spiritual training alone, there's no way to lead a complete life, huh?
God, that hurts. I keep it up like an idiot. It sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain the right situation to her for me.
Hey! Don't look at me like that. Do your own dirty work, sir.
Wow. Thanks. Thanks for that, Gumshoe. Really helpful for that. Let me see this.
About this here.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of this transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
I guess he lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
I guess it also means she doesn't know what that is. Of course.
About this here.
Still nothing. Yep, nothing there. Okay, glad I didn't accidentally skip something. And you also don't care about the frickin' shit Yoshida, which is part of your hordes of spiritual things. I had nothing for that. God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! Hang on, I just noticed something. A piece of paper.
There are more ensign cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir.
I see.
Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope.
Ah! What is it, Detective? This is gonna be it. An old report clue. A super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself then.
Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight after 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Oh!
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an old report prosecutor. A super duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose he's a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Well, that helps. Maybe this could give us some info, maybe. Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter?
Is it addressed to Iris?
Yup, it clearly says to Iris on it.
I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me.
So Sister McKinney didn't know anything about it. I see. Let me show you this, see if you have anything to say. Anyway, about this picture. Yes, the both of you.
Look at that. I look so pretty S to the XE, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Up until recently, we avoided exposure in such magazines. This time we had our reasons.
Is that so? For example?
Well, I denied the world the sight of such a lovely face.
Yeah. Anything you tell me about this, maybe? No. Well, I thought I'd try. Okay, well, we got a frickin'...
But that's one of the fake lands very on Nakatomas! That's a priceless treasure you've got there!
Wow! I'm impressed, sir! You never fail to surprise me!
Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult!
Excuse me?
Oh, of course this piece couldn't possibly be real, but that's such a nice replica. Clearly you're a big fan of the Quran tradition.
Wow! I'm impressed, sir! You never fail to surprise me!
I should have known better than to show this thing around.
I don't even understand what it is! Oh!
Okay, we have a map, and we have a photo of Elise. I wonder. Oh, God, okay. Yep, thanks about her death again. Alright, then. I'll have to figure out what to do next time. Alright. Well, either way, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'll save after the fact. Alright. So, come back next time, and we are going to, investigate further into what Iris supposedly did. As in murder. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of the evidence is piling up on her. Still, she said she went to their temple. Did she follow Bikini back and then push Elise out of the building? I highly doubt that. It could be Dahlia, that sadistic bitch. It's just illogical she'd be able to do all this stuff in one night unless there's an imitator somewhere. Again, still seems too far-fetched for me to believe.